one of the nation's leaders in search engine optimization and internet marketing, is located right here in Indianapolis. That's right. We work for well-known names locally, and we market businesses nationally in today's complex web marketing landscape. Check us out now at sitestrategics.com. This is Edge of the Web Radio. Here's Aaron Sparks.
You're listening to Edge of the Web Radio. We're talking about internet marketing and internet content trends of 2013 that you'll hear nowhere else. And we're talking to Guy Kawasaki, who's an author of his new book, A.P.E, author, publisher, entrepreneur. We're talking about his new book and concepts of self-publication. Thank you for coming on board, Guy. I really appreciate it.
Well, I'd come on this show just to listen to your B-roll.
Sometimes if you come into the office sometime, you'll see us actually dancing. So that's scary.
That truly is. But, we're getting better at it. And we're posting all those, too.
Yeah.
You just don't know about it, Doug.
You know what? Before we jump into the tactical, a lot of our listeners are just breaking into, honestly, are breaking into internet marketing. We're always in the heavy throes of it because this is our business. But from a business standpoint, the importance of ebooks and where it's come from is very reflective of where the web has gone, and that's that people are researching more and more online. Now we have these devices that have all the answers at our fingertips, and what people don't take for granted is that ebooks have really become an incredible mode of communication, just like a website, just like a white paper, just like a podcast, if you will. And I think people are underestimating the volume of ebook sales that are out there now. Definitely, Guy talks about that and talks about some of the sales growth within that area. But from a business aspect, Guy, maybe you can touch on the importance from a business leader that really they do have their own thoughts and they do have their own authority, and they want to make a difference in the space. This is an ideal opportunity for them.
Well, I would say that with the caveat that the person or the company actually has something valuable to say. If that is true, then certainly creating an ebook is a great marketing avenue. And people might think, well, I'm not a guru, I'm not an expert, I'm not trying to be Tom Peters or somebody like that. But they need to give themselves a break and just think. So let's say you have you sell organic cleaning products. Okay, so you're thinking, wow, this is not exactly earth-shattering stuff, but you could still write an ebook about these are 101 household cleaning tips. How to remove blood, how to remove ketchup, how to whatever, and is that going to be a New York Times bestseller? No. But it provides content, it provides useful information, and it makes you more credible so that people will buy your organic cleaning products. So, hallelujah. What's wrong with that?
It's really niche marketing right there.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to go to the masses. It has to go to the appropriate people.
Well, and quite honestly, some of the interesting stats that I've read about ebooks is that, let's say that organic cleaning products, if you were going to put up a website for organic cleaning products and you wanted to rank on that site and build authority, it might be very difficult. The competition is definitely stiff out there, and there's probably hundreds, if not thousands, of sites that you're going to compete with. But from an ebook standpoint, you might be the only person that has written an ebook on that topic. So the opportunity from a search standpoint within the category of ebooks is that you're right on top. And
Hey, since you guys are search experts, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Okay. So 3 months ago, A.P.E did not exist, okay? So I used the keywords site, and I searched for possible subtitles. And, one subtitle was how to publish a book. Another subtitle was how to self-publish a book. And the Google site told me that something like 12 times more people search for how to publish a book than how to self-publish a book. So that's why I made the subtitle how to publish a book. And today, if you were to search for how to publish a book, I think A.P.E is on the first page 2 or 3 times. So,
fantastic.
60, 90 days ago, A.P.E did not exist. I never used the term how to publish a book before. and now I'm on the first page of Google results 2 or 3 times. So besides blind dumb luck, can you tell me how I did that?
I did that.
Okay, well,
Well, a lot of what's happening in this space right now, Guy, is one, you have you're a superstar. You have incredible authority.
Right.
So anything that you write about, people are going to echo and rebound that through the social sphere, and they're going to echo it on their blogs and everything else. And
you're getting a huge amount of link juice from all the social signals that are happening because of your introduction of that book.
And what you're seeing is, the old tactic, and I would say old is in like 2 years old.
Right.
The old tactic of looking up, let's say, self-publish versus publish probably didn't have a big impact on the title that you gave it probably didn't have as big an impact as how people spoke about the book. And so definitely Marketing Tech Blog, we're going to write about the book and we're going to talk about self-publishing.
Yeah.
And so because we have great authority and we mention you in self-publishing and all of these other sites and all of this conversation is happening on the web about self-publishing, you're going to rank high for both, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're gonna see self-publishing, just because of this wake that you're leaving, actually start to outrank the publishing side of things.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a heck of a lot of credit there, but I know that you've got that social wake behind you that's going to pull a lot of value into it.
It's honestly why All-Top is such a valuable, that's a valuable space to us as marketers. I begged early on, and you guys instantly did it, so I appreciate it. But the Marketing Tech Blog is fed to the marketing section. It was very important because you're such a high authority that the information that you're putting out on All-Top is definitely spread easier, through the web. And when those echoes happen, that's when Google pays attention. And now more than ever, the other half of it is your personal authority, and that's that Guy Kawasaki alone, contributes to certain websites and certain places. Your personal authority, Google is paying attention to as well. And so now when you say something, because you have such high authority, the credibility is that you're not going to be putting out spam. You're not going to be putting out crap content. Google is going to trust you a lot more. And
I wish somebody would tell my kids.
Hey, we're talking with Guy Kawasaki, author of his new book, A.P.E., A-P-E, author, publisher, entrepreneur. We're talking about his new book and concepts of self-publication, just to let you know here. You want to go a little bit deeper into some of the personalization of these authors and how they can carry that outside of the traditional marketing process for ebooks as well as regular self-publishing processes. You want to go a little bit deeper in there?
Well, let's talk about it a little bit. Yeah. First, we just talked about the importance of a business and where that can lead them. The next thing is the complexity of it. I was taken aback as I was reading the book, and the funny thing was we were looking for a customer of ours. We recently helped them produce an ebook, and I say ebook in the worst way. I mean it's right now a raw PDF. So it really isn't an ebook technically.
It's electronic.
Yeah, it's electronic. Yeah, that's no dash book. And what I was stunned at was, and you did an incredible job on this in the book, was you talked about the complexities of just the file types and the leaps and bounds that you had to go through. And kudos, you do walk people through that as well. Are you hearing anything on the horizon? Like I've seen a site that I signed up as a beta for, and I haven't heard back yet, but there's one, it's the number 7 right, and supposedly they're building a application that produces a clean, so you don't have to go through all this conversion and editing. Any news there?
That's kind of the Holy Grail. The best we found is to go from Word to Adobe InDesign, and then in Adobe InDesign, you use that as your hub, and your spokes are Amazon, Kindle, Nook, Barnes & Noble, Apple, whatever, right? And that's the best we found. we are always looking at these sites that say they'll take Word and spit it out into various formats and perfectly.
Right.
We're a little skeptical, or we wish it were true, because then it would make people not have to buy InDesign and figure out InDesign. Although you can rent InDesign for $30 a month, and
isn't that fantastic?
1 month minimum. So for $30 you can get InDesign, and if it takes you more than 30 days to lay out your book, you're a loser anyway. So,
oh, thanks.
All right,
Marty just went on 32.
So it is an unfortunate part of self-publishing today. Now, having said that, we're talking about the worst of the worst, right? We're talking about a book that has pictures, captions, tables, bulleted lists, numbered lists, footnotes, all the good stuff. But Trixie or Tiffany or Biff, who's writing a goth, romantic, zombie.
John, guys,
I knew you were going to say zombie for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, that person just uses Word, has 30 chapters, not a lot of subheads, no tables, no table of contents, no nothing.
Right.
That person could just go to Kindle and 48 hours later be selling a book.
Oh, wow.
Very simple.
Biff.
And it'd be a bestseller because it's about zombies or vampires and love. What the zombie love movie came out. It's already a hit.
You're looking at stack more on the shelves there, John?
Love story, goth, using Android, guaranteed hit.
I think he's.
I like how you said that they use Android. That's real nice.
now you're talking about my kids.
I think Guy is actually brainstorming his next new book here on the show.
Yeah.
You know what? This has been incredible. We just want to thank you so much, Guy, for coming on board and giving us some information. Can you give us some information on where to find your book?
Well, right now it's very simple. The only place you can buy A.P.E. is on Amazon. We're exclusive with Amazon right now. If you want to find out more information about the book prior to purchasing, why you would want to do that, I don't know. I don't know why you just don't trust me and buy it. But let's suppose that that's true. There's a website called apethebook.com. And there we have reviews, we have templates, Word templates, InDesign templates. We have a royalty calculator. We have a copy editor's test for you. We try to give you everything you need because we want to own you.
And also we posted it out on the Marketing Tech Blog, but there's like a 40-second video too that is just a perfect overview of the book. Yeah. It really puts everything into perspective. So
I just wanted to ask you, Guy, do you have? Can you mention maybe 1 or 2 books that you are reading now that you're enjoying?
Well, I hate to tell you, but I'm a mystery and thriller reader. So, if you thought I was going to tell you that I'm reading, something by some Russian novelist, I hate to tell you, but, the kind of books I read, it's always, I'll give you the gist of my favorite genre. It's retired Navy SEAL, living happily with his wife and daughter. Wife
Navy.
And daughter get kidnapped and murdered. So now he's pissed off. The president calls him and says, the CIA can't do anything anymore. The FBI can't do anything anymore. Here's a presidential pardon in advance. I just want you to go out there and kill people. So this is my typical kind of reading.
Nice.
I can just envision you, Guy, with the knife in your teeth as you're reading this book. Again, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Everybody go check out A.P.E. If you have any interest in self-publishing, download it. It's the entire blueprint of what you need to do to get your book published.